Hear me, we here, we working. It's your boy Gone Quick, you're now tuned to F.T.R. television episode 140. Sporty. Shout out to the nature of Naughty. Yeah. Salute to Naughty by Nature, one of my, I think one of the best groups of all time, anyways. But we're not here to talk about them. They laid it down. It was just going with the flow just now. I'm really here to talk about Jim motherfucking Jones. He did an interview recently on the Joe and Jada podcast. Shout out to Joe, Fat Joe, and shout out to Jada Kiss. And much success to them. I wish them much success to them on their new endeavors, which is in media. You know what I'm saying? Because as rappers, they have successful careers. Media, I deem that they will have the same successful career. Especially after seeing this interview with Jim Jones. Now, apparently there was a 22-year-old kid online saying that Jim Jones has more hits than Nas, saying this, saying that, and to tell you the truth, you know, people kind of wasn't feeling that shit. They get into talking it. Jim Jones, as you can see, Jim Jones was kind of flattered by, and it kind of went to Jim Jones's head to hear the comments from the young aspiring artist who likes rap music and says, blah, 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 the dude's 22 years old, so he was born 2003. But comparing this to that, by the time this kid is into it, Jim Jones admitted that he was a fanatic, Nas fan. He said the swag, the wordplay, all that. He said, but what people keep forgetting, this is Jim Jones, what people keep forgetting is, I got a timeline too, and I done laid this hits, and I done put the work in, the groundwork, and dotty, blah, blah, blah. See, Jim Jones was giving Nas his props, but then when Jada kissing him's response was like, yeah, we respect, but he's young, he don't really know. And nigga, they was hinting at Nas's body of work. Jim Jones totally goes to the left. Yo, if they can doing this and this and that, and you know what I'm saying, y'all friends with him. I'm not his friend, and when it comes to me against anybody, I'm going on me first. See, this is where the ego takes on a life of its own. Hey, Jimmy. Jomo, as your boy Cam call you. Jimmy. Them niggas tried to save you. That's why I respect Jada Kiss, and I respect Fat Joe. They wasn't going with the hype. They're just like, yo, my nigga, like, don't act like this nigga didn't influence you. Now you sitting up here like you trying to go against him, and this is where the culture takes a black eye every time. Is when with the disconnect in between the eras. There's a big disconnect between hip-hop eras, where the youngins want to go at the olders. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it only takes place in hip-hop. It don't take place in R&B. It don't take place in fucking rock and roll and jazz and all these other genres, country music, so on and so forth. But only in hip-hop, because too much bravado. You don't gotta, it don't make you a sucker to give a nigga his flowers, B. Cause like, not for nothing, Jim Jones is 48 years old. Nas is 51. That's the same era. It just, Nas has been putting on longer than Jim Jones, and he's still putting on longer than Jim Jones. He's still putting on stronger than Jim Jones. You can't say that the young people, that young boy's just one person out of all of them young motherfuckers. They get it. 21 Savage didn't get it at first. He got it. You feel what I'm saying? Even Young Jeezy at one point was talking slick about Nas. And they got by that because niggas can't front on the guard, nigga. Niggas can't bullshit when it comes to one of the most prolific artists, one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time is Mr. Nasir Jones. Nasty Nas, Nas Escobar, whatever y'all want to call the boy. That man has one of the most indestructible pen games that I've ever witnessed. This man, I gave you pop like I could listen. Jim Jones, you gave us balling. Church for Thugs. You had a couple joints, Jimmy, but your shit does not add up to Esco. You did no. And it's not to put you down, Jimmy, because nigga, you in a position I'm not in. Well, actually, you in a position you make a lot of more money than I make for right now. But as far as lyrical content is, I wouldn't even go there with you because I don't think that you're strong enough. I don't think that you're not. You're not. It even goes back to the shit when with Styles P. It's like this dude is tripping. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's bugging. Even with the shit, you will never be a Styles P. Jimmy, you got your lane. Stick to your lane. You know what I'm saying? The things that kind of turned me off from liking this nigga, like, I don't have anything personal against the dude. I seen him do a couple things over the time, and I'm like, this nigga's tripping. You know what I'm saying? But that's him. He gonna do him. I don't judge him. I know he got into a lot of shit with a lot of people and fights took place, and then he squashed them beefs, and then there's situations with niggas that got love for him that he won't go harder with them. But it seems like that the niggas you get into a fight with, you squash that shit, whether win, lose, or draw, but you've been taking L's in the public for years. This ain't what that's for. I'm not coming to talk about that, but I'm just stating out the facts. You said, look at the Billboard entries. This is where I think you really got into your feelings in this conversation, Jim Jones. You said you have more entries in Billboard than Nas. Well, I got the facts in front of me. Let me read it off. We're going to read off Nas's facts. We'll read off Jim Jones' facts first, and then I'm going to read Nas's right away. Okay. Jim Jones has released, through Billboard, he has 47 singles released. Right? He has 2 hit records on the Billboard 100. The 2 hits are We Fly High and Pop Champagne. Those 2 hits are close to 20 years in the making. You've made music from 2006 to up to date. Church for Thugs, all of the music you've made. Church for Thugs is not him, that's Game. Now, let's read Nas's facts. Nas has 79 singles plus released. So you have 47, Nas has 79. Automatically, that's 32 more singles than you. Just in the singles category. But we ain't tripping. Okay. Billboard hits. You had 2 Billboard of the Hot 100 entry. Nas has 15 plus Billboard Hot 100 entries. Hits like I Can, If I Ruled the World, Hate Me Now. Nas, Jimmy, even through these metrics that Nas wins by a landslide. Yo, Jimmy, I think you do good for what you do. Me personally, the fashion, I see you do your thing. I would not call you a bum. I would just say that I don't want to rock like that. Do your thing, that's your thing. But when it comes to music, we could determine that a little more closer than when it comes to finances. And not for nothing, nigga, you niggas that been around you been getting either murdered, put in jail for a long time. Like, you a bad curse type of nigga. So, yeah. That young nigga that listened to you, he'll probably crash out for you. Like the rest of the niggas that listen to you. So I'll give you that. You can make niggas crash out. You put niggas in life-changing and life-threatening or life-taking situations. I guess that should give. My name Gone Quick. This is episode 1, motherfucking 40. F.T.R. Television. Please hit the subscribe button. Trying to make it to 2,000 subscribers. Ride with your boy. We here, we working, we don't give a shit about what else they doing. We don't. Trust me. We don't. And for other news,